Hello again, Ethics Crew, part 2 of the video here. Found out that on an iPhone you cannot reverse the camera as you are taking a continuous video, so you will not see me in this video, but you will see plenty of the syllabus, and hopefully I will have a still hand so it's not shaking too much. This is the syllabus that I shared with you guys via email. It's also on the Moodle page. One of the things right away that I want to point out is that this is a all online course. So if you are uncertain or unfamiliar with Moodle, or maybe nervous about using some technology to make some presentations, this course may not be for you, and there are other sections that are offered. I don't say that to be rude, but I just want to be upfront with you right away that this is an online course and you are expected to meet the due dates and the requirements. So there's my contact information right away on the first page. If you have any questions at all as the course continues, feel free to call or text or send me an email with anything that you may be wondering. Description kind of entails what we had covered with the ethics description, but the description is going to be a multifaceted course where you're going to be doing some work with discussions. You're going to have assigned readings and videos, and you're going to put together a few projects as well. Required text for this course is going to be the APA manual. I would recommend buying the 6th edition. I believe there's also a more current edition too, but this is something that you'll use not only in this course, but you're going to use it in all of your coursework moving forward in your master's degree. So just something that's really important, something that we will use a lot when it comes to citing sources. Make sure you have a working computer. Kind of ironic as I say that I cannot get Quick Player to record videos for us, but make sure your computer's up to date so you can access Moodle and do what we need to do. The objectives of this course, we want you to make sure that you're working on your synthesis skills, synthesizing information that we are providing to you, that I am providing to you. And we also want you to be working collaboratively at points and really contemplating and taking this work into action in your classrooms. With that comes a great deal of professionalism and integrity, which would go along with ethics. Conceptual framework, I'll leave that for you to just read through there. We are, just like in the classroom, we're aligning things to the standards that we need to make sure to cover throughout the edge of the course. For the guidelines here then, towards the middle, there's going to be some readings, there's going to be discussion forums and assignments that'll be on a weekly basis that you'll see in Moodle. And then this is just an overall snapshot before you take a look at your schedule. You'll notice that for the course outline, there's always going to be a discussion forum in the middle of the week on Wednesday, and then your responses to classmates are going to be due on Saturday. We do that to build a classroom community online, which can be challenging, so that's why we always work to make our responses meaningful and thoughtful in an effort to connect with other people. What we're really looking for here is authentic work. So in all of your assignments and your discussions, we want you to make it meaningful. We want to make it relevant. So it's beneficial to your learning and your classmates' time as well as mine. So again, here's just a weekly outline, pretty self-explanatory there. I will be posting another update in the Moodle that talks about some of the weekly outlines there as I'm making some changes still. Then you'll see some different assignments that we're going to be working on. Between these assignments, discussion forums, and readings, it is going to take time. This is a 3-credit course, so there's going to be a significant amount of time outside of your current employment as well as current workday to be spending with this. Evaluations, the course grading is pretty self-explanatory there as well. Here's a breakdown of the scoring for our different assignments that we'll encounter. There's a lot of different access to support if you need it, as well as making sure to have high integrity with your work. And then here's an outline for what we'll expect for the discussion board forums. Make sure that you are using the sources that are provided to you. We're working towards the action research project that you'll eventually be doing. So APA format will be very important, as well as that synthesis, as I previously mentioned. You are expected to be using and referring to the material in all discussion forums, as well as in your different assignments that you have. So I'll let you read through that. And then this is how you'll be graded for the discussion board. Make sure that you get your work in on time, as well as your response to your classmates. Then the next piece here that we have is going to be the ethical issue debate. Basically, we are looking for you to flesh out and talk about the two sides of an ethical issue. So it's more of an explanation than an actual debate, if you will. So we're just looking to explore both sides and validate the thinking that may be. Then we have our grading rubric here. Another assignment that we have is an Ask an Aspiring Expert. And so with this, just again reading the objectives and the tasks that we have at hand. Make sure that as you're doing these projects with our presentations, we want to make sure that you do not be boring, as it highlights here. So challenging yourself with the technology integration rather than just straight PowerPoint. We want you to incorporate something that will make the presentation come alive, be that a Prezi or a Powtoon, something new. Just keep your presentations lively. Autoethnography, great assignment that we're going to end with. A story about yourself, gives more detail here. I included my autoethnography that I did a year back while I was doing my master's, as well as then our final assignment of the Code of Ethics, or the This I Believe essay. I would really encourage you and strongly encourage you to do the This I Believe essay. I find a lot of value in that, and I see students enjoying that as a solid ending and tying all of our work back together. And then as we get to the end, there would be your grading rubric. But again, that's just a walkthrough of the syllabus. If you have any questions, please email, call, or text if you need to. Otherwise, this will be posted on Moodle for you to view throughout the coming weeks. Thanks. On to part 3.